If your team has AI agents running real workflows, you need more than a list of names. You need to know what each agent can touch, what can go wrong, who owns the risk, and what evidence proves the risk is controlled. Here's the issue. AI agents are often added one workflow at a time. One agent summarizes alerts, another drafts tickets, another reads customer data, another updates a dashboard. Individually, each one feels small. Together, they become a risk surface nobody can explain clearly. An AI agent risk register is a simple system of record for agent risk. It does not need to be complicated. Its job is to show what the agent does, what data it touches, what tools it can use, what could go wrong, what controls exist, and who is responsible for follow-up. Start with identity. Track the agent name, owner, technical owner, security owner, business process, environment, and status. If you cannot identify who owns the agent, you cannot manage the risk. Ownership is the first control. Next, capture purpose and scope. What is the agent supposed to do? What is it not supposed to do? What workflow does it support? What decisions can it influence? Scope helps you separate a helpful assistant from a production system with real operational impact. Then document data exposure. Does the agent read public data, internal data, customer data, vulnerability data, identity data, logs, secrets, financial records, or regulated information? Data exposure is usually where AI agent risk becomes serious. Track tools and permissions. List every system the agent can access, every tool it can call, and whether those tools are read only, draft only, approval required, or write capable. A chatbot with no tools is one risk. Delta, an agent with ticketing, email, cloud, and identity access is a very different risk. Now write down failure modes. Could the agent act on stale data, override a record, send the wrong message, close the wrong alert, leak contact, trigger duplicate actions, miss an approval gate? A good risk register makes the failure modes visible before they become incidents. Rate impact and likelihood simply. You do not need a complex scoring model at first. Use low, medium, and high. Ask 2 questions. If this agent fails, how bad is the impact? And how likely is that failure based on current design, permissions, and controls? Then map the controls. Human approval, read-only access, scoped credentials, logging rate limits, change control, testing, rollback plans, access reviews, evidence archives, and decommissioning rules. Register should show not only the risk, but what keeps that risk acceptable. For open risks, add mitigation owners and due dates. Maybe the agent needs narrower permissions. Maybe it needs better logging. Maybe write actions should require approval. Maybe the prompt needs version control. If no one owns the mitigation, it is not a mitigation. It is a wish. Link evidence directly. Access review results, approval records, test results, prompt versions, execution logs, change, tickets, incident notes, and decommissioning records. This connects the risk register to the audit evidence archive instead of creating another isolated spreadsheet. Give each agent a review cadence. High risk agents might need monthly review. Medium risk agents might need quarterly review. Low risk agents might be reviewed less often. The important part is that the register creates a rhythm, not a one-time cleanup project. Imagine a vulnerability management agent. It reads scanner findings, prioritizes issues, creates tickets, and drafts remediation summaries. The risk register should show scanner access, ticketing permissions, data exposure, failure, modes like wrong prioritization or duplicate tickets, controls like approval gates, and logging and evidence links for reviews. Here's the checklist. Track the agent name, owner, purpose, business process, data touched, systems accessed, tool permissions, action level, failure modes, impact, likelihood, current controls, residual risk, mitigation plan, evidence links, review cadence, and next review date. An AI agent risk register is not bureaucracy. It is how you keep useful agents from becoming invisible risk. If an agent can touch data, call tools, or influence decisions, put it in the register and review it on purpose. If you are finding this content useful, please subscribe, like, and comment. If you want more practical AI agents for cybersecurity and automation, subscribe.